I'm finna kill you. I'm finna drill you. And now you bleeding. They play.
So apparently yesterday, this guy right here shot up a grocery store.
If you're from the hood, that should be nothing new.
So this all took place in Buffalo, New York, and this guy right here, Josh Allen, shot up the grocery store. What the fuck? And he apparently was a part of a white supremacist group, and he was just aiming for minorities and women.
Of course, play that race card. But you know what's funny is it goes deeper than that.
And he also killed 10 people. Damn.
If you remember the Buffalo shooting that just happened, make sure you watch until the end. It gets interesting. So if you didn't know, this guy here woke up and drove 200 miles to a grocery store in Buffalo, New York, shooting and killing 10 people and injuring 3 others. Now, among the people who were killed was a guy named Aaron Salters, and this is where things get a bit interesting. Now, what caught my attention about this is that Mr. Salters was just on the news about a month ago explaining an invention he made, which was an engine that runs completely off water, no fuel needed. A completely hydrogen fuel system. And we all know what happened to the last person who decided to come forth with an invention similar to this one.
Water has always been considered a precious commodity, but Stan Meyer's invention may make it even more valuable. He has developed what's called a water fuel cell. It has taken the place of his old gas tank. The water fuel cell breaks down water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen is used to run his dune buggy.
I don't care if you use rainwater, well water, city water, ocean water. If you don't have any fresh water, go ahead and use snow. If you don't have any snow available to you, they use salt water because there's no adverse effect to the fuel cell.
Meyer started working on this project 4 years ago. He's not a scientist. He isn't even a chemist. In fact, he never graduated from college. Myers was determined, he says, to design something to protect this country from oil embargoes.
And we have calculated that if we take the dune buggy from Los Angeles to New York, we would roughly use 22 gallons of water.
The Pentagon flew a lieutenant colonel in last week to look at Meyer's invention. There's talk of possibly using it in the Star Wars defense program and to run army tanks.
One of the biggest conspiracies I've heard about is the guy that invented the water car. So apparently this guy invented a car that runs on water. He changed the game in the automotive industry as we know it. So what he done was he invented a car that could run specifically on water. Could you imagine, like, you don't need to pay for petrol, all these petrol companies that making billions and billions of dollars. It's $1 billion company that are making billions and billions of dollars. Imagine they just go, all right, we don't need petrol anymore. There's no more petrol stations. It's water stations. We just use water. And water is very abundant. So water would be so good for people to use. And apparently there was a lot of people that were seeking interest in his idea. So all these people started coming and being like, oh, you know, we'll offer you this much. And he was refusing a lot because he knew this idea was revolutionary. And then one day he decided, okay, he was going to give these 2 investors a go. So there was 2 investors that were coming to discuss potentially buying him out. He went to a dinner or a lunch or something with his brother, and they were sitting there and they were having dinner. He was given some juice, and all of them were drinking, and then they toasted. He had a sip of his cranberry juice. And as soon as he had a sip of his cranberry juice, clutched at his throat, and he couldn't breathe. He ran off, and as he's running off, his brother chased him, and he's like, oh, what's going on? And he was dying, basically, because he had been poisoned. And as he was dying, he said, they've poisoned me,
Oof.
and he died.
Far out. Mans was going to change the world.
Apparently, they'd done a full investigation, they'd done an autopsy, everything, and then they came out, died of a heart attack. Anyone with a fucking mind can know that this guy didn't die from a heart attack, because the fact that he drank the cranberry juice and immediately, like, what's the coincidence of that?
Possible active shooter at the top. Before Buffalo police rushed to Top's Friendly Market Saturday, there was Aaron Salter, the security guard, killed as he served and protected.
Aaron Salter, 55, retired Buffalo police officer. Loved electric cars.
He built a lab in his garage where he spent countless hours working to develop an engine that could run on water.
It's not running off a gas mule? No, there's no gas mule.
I can't tell you how I use it. I do have a patent pending.
A local inventor has discovered a way, hear this, to use water to run your car.
Call me a conspiracy theorist, but
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left.
are down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goals. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right. See, Pop, this gang shit go deep, and I'm finna go deep with it. This who control the record labels. These motherfuckers right here, the Freemasons, they control all this shit. All of it. Been controlling it. How you think what happened to Nip? Sacrifice, gang culture. Yeah, I like Nip, but he was a fucking gang member. Crip, rolling 60. And we ate it up like dog shit. Dog shit. We had a Freemason. Jeezy's son won't no trap. Graduated from college. Snowman's son. These Freemasons control everything. Who that is? He in it too. All of them. Oh yeah, this checkerboard shit. Symbolism. Freemason control everything. Our first president was a Freemason. And he had slaves. He raped male and female. George Washington. Freemason. Third degree. Devil worshippers. You don't think so? The checkerboard is even in the raps. Like I keep telling you. Rap, hip hop, get made all dressed in the checkerboard. You know what that's saying? I'm available. Satan, come take me. Your demonic spirit. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm the Black Rabbit. Let's go deeper into this black hole. It's everywhere. The CIA, all this, even Mike Jackson. It's everywhere. I think I'm joking. Let's go a little bit deeper. Go in a snapshot that. Yeah, it's dimensions out here. Tell y'all about that coming up. They are sick and demonic. Ain't gonna bullshit. Mr. Albert Pike. Lucifer's little bitch. Man, Black Rabbit, how you know so much? I pick books up and read. Like this book. Better read this shit. I ain't read all of it, but there's some fucked up shit in this bitch. Hey, this book talk about the New World Order. Watch this new war about to pop. See what they doing in Afghanistan? Religion. All the Muslims. These people are sick. You think I'm lying? Let's dig deeper. Albert Pike wrote this. Yes, Lucifer is God. And unfortunately, Adonai is also God. These people are sick. Devil worshippers. Baphomet worshippers. Moloch worshippers. They eating the kids. Sodomizing kids. Raping kids. Supplying your kids with guns like this in the hood. Chicago. Folks got guns like this in Chicago. You know how? CIA. Ku Klux Klan. Drive up. Drive out. Drop boxes. Ain't gonna play. Huh? Ain't even got the killers no more. Just get the guns to these young boys and throw them these rappers. Even got this dummy fool. Huh? Huh? We out here playing checkers and they playing chess with our asses. That's what.